So a lot has changed since June. How come nobody said anything? Because y'all was all up in my shit. I want to know how come nobody said anything. Maria. That's why nobody said anything, right? See, that's what I'm talking about. They don't want you to know their shit. But they'll put all your shit out there. And a little bit of extra too. They'll add shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. But just to have something to run with. I know why you didn't want me to know, because you know I'm going to blame you. And it's all your fault. We can take this shit back to 2014. It's all your fault. This is what happens when a grown-ass woman whines and acts like a child. This is the type of shit that takes place. And you know the messed up part? Usually other people suffer before you find out who the main problem is. It shouldn't have been him. It should have been you. Am I sorry for saying that? Not at all. Especially not when you wanted it to be me. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's everything you don't want to do, right? And you know what's crazy? The first card that came out is purpose. The reason why all of this shit is happening in the first place is all your fault. You didn't know how to mind your business. You didn't know how to heal from your past traumas. I hope that they're not sympathizing with you. I hope they ain't showing you no mercy. Especially not knowing that all this shit started because of you. So we got purpose and change. The reason why things change. Why did they change? Yeah, I bet that's the reason why things change. Health. Freedom. I hope you are. You should be. If anybody needs to sit behind some balls, it's your ass. Why? Thank you. Because you're guilty. You're guilty for not minding your business. For trying to be funny. That's why you're going to jail. Because you thought shit was funny. You thought it was sweet. Self-esteem shit. I don't know. I damn sure know I'm in my feelings. That's for sure. If you in yours, oh, you have feelings? You have feelings? You have care and consideration? For who? Yourself? That's all you ever care about since I've been knowing you. Yeah, that's right. Yourself and money. That's all you ever cared about. Was it worth it? Was it all worth it? No? Okay. I'm just checking. From 2014 to 2025, damn near 11 years, I watched this bitch be a master magician. She thought that she couldn't be stopped, right? She thought that she had to have her way. She thought this shit just had to be the way she wanted, no matter what it took. And now she lives with what? Regret, right? Why? Why do you live with regret? Right, because you just didn't know how to move forward. That's why we're here. That's why we're in this message, and that's why he's in the casket. It's all your fault. I told him, I said, if you don't get away from her, that woman's going to be every reason why you end up 6 feet under. Oh, man, you talking crazy. Nah, actually, I'm not. Judgment. Adversity. See, while I was issuing the warnings, everybody was believing her lies. Everybody. And now they see all the problems that they got caught up in. Believing this bitch. And this is what happened. That's what happened. Right. But see, I was the bad guy. And I was just issuing the warning. If you know what's good for you, I would leave her alone. You know, I would stay away from her. Don't eat that. Don't drink that. I don't know. Did you poison him like you had him poison me? Where's Coach? He can answer that question. Yeah, okay. Balance. This is why she didn't want me to find out. But you would be surprised how I found out. But that's okay. We're going to keep this message calm. I don't think this is a general message. I'm sorry, YouTube family. I don't think this is general. I got some shit that I need to get off my chest. And see, like I told y'all, you know, I can't go and approach. If they hear my voice on the other end of the phone, they hang up. Trust me, on God, I tried. I reached out to somebody that did some shit and they thought they was never going to hear from me again. And when I reached out to this person and they heard my voice on the other end of the phone, you go slam. It's like, so no, they're not going to face me. They are not. It's like, this is the only way I can speak and be heard. Okay, so y'all either going to have to skip this message or listen to me clear the air. Okay? Because, see, here's what you don't do. You don't come in my life and shake shit up the way you did. Call CPS, calling my jobs, playing with my mail. You know, all those lies, all those rumors, all that extra shit you did. And from June to August, a lot has happened. Where's Miss Mouth Almighty Maria? Where is the woman that thought she knew all of my truth? That's who I want to hear from. You can explain to his son what happened to him. I dare you. And what you got to tell his son is, you was hoping it was him, right? That's what you got to tell his son. But what happened? What happened? Yo, you think after what you and your mother did to me back in 2014? Listen, I couldn't wait for the moment to nail your ass. I'm telling you, I couldn't wait for the moment. I knew it. I told him, if you don't get away from her, she's going to bury you. You didn't get away from her. And look, caught him by surprise. Yes, it certainly did. Two of Wands energy. Didn't see that coming. And tried to keep me distracted. Nah, bitch. My eyes are on you. The way you watch me, that's the way I watch you. The way you watch my shit, that's the way I watch you. Eight of Cups. Look at you. Nothing. Like you deserve. Eight of Cups. You deserve that Eight of Cups energy. Right. Three of Swords. Heartbroken. But why are the spirit guides showing you in that open grave? Because that's where you put him. Yes, you did. You ain't gonna convince me. Because your ass is broke. You ain't got no money. That's why you did it. Betrayal. It's like, what's really going on here? I know y'all can clearly see what that is. It's like, well, Maria, explain. Explain your shit like you've been running around explaining my shit. I told y'all, 7 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Attacking me. Spiritually, voodoo-ly attacking me. Didn't I tell you I was homeless sleeping in my car? There I go. I tell you no lies. I told you absolutely no lies. Like I said, she thought she was the master magician. And what happened? And who am I? That's right. All day long. So, Explain yourself. Explain to everybody what happened. Shit, bitch, I'm your prosecutor. Explain. Look at him. Good. This is good. I'm going to drive you out of your mind. I'm going to finish driving you out of your mind. Because that whole setup, all that bullshit you was on through the years, that was some bullshit, just to let you know. And then you want to run around and talk about, you know, what somebody doesn't have from what they... Yo, well, you know why. You thought you was your mother up in this bitch, right? You thought you was your mother. You thought you was a master witch, right? Yeah, okay. Not with me, baby. Not with me, you won't be. I told him to get away from you. I told him that. You know what's funny? When they found out he came to my house to see his son, they called the cops. They said he was in danger. He wasn't safe around me. Shit, he died around you. You still free? And this shit is your fault? Nah, hell no. 9 of Wands, see, I'm telling you, it's your fault. I know that. Don't nobody else know that yet? I do. I let them know it's your fault. Because, right, you teamed up with people, right? You even got to know people at my job. Why does a stepmother to my child need to know people where I work at? Why do you need to know that type of information? Why? That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. It's like, wait, what? Why is this woman keeping up with my shit? And then when I came back to New York, and then Nicole called my job, it's like, okay, fuck it. Fuck it. I'ma lose it. I'ma flip my shit. Judgment. I'm gonna flip my shit by calling judgment on your ass. It's like, yo, you've done too much. You did way too much. Oh, that's a strong accusation. That's a false accusation. Look, there's a group of people that know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But they all sitting back. I know y'all ain't scared. What, y'all scared of this? She ain't gonna do shit to you. What, are you scared of that? She ain't gonna do shit to you. This bitch is on her last limb. Oh, now you want to pray. Who you praying to? That's a star. What happened to the candles? Yeah, okay. Right. I couldn't wait for this day to come. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for the day to come, y'all. Death to the rebirth. The same bitch that thought she was sacrificing me for her own personal gain is the same bitch that's now witnessing me come back face to face and meet her with the same shit she thought she was ruining me with. So let's talk about it. You went and told all these other people some bullshit, okay? Now I'm coming back to you. The wheel is in my favor. I'm on top outside your bullshit ass plan that you schemed. And you fucked that up. See, this is what I mean when you got to learn to leave well enough alone. For damn near 11 years, you didn't know how to leave me alone? For 11 years, you made me a problem? And I wasn't thinking nothing about you? And now you're responsible for all this shit that's happening right now, and you think I'm going to leave you alone? Nope, not doing it. Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's right. It's my turn. Ace of Cups, I'm in my feelings about all of that shit. And didn't have the decency to say anything. I bet you if I would have died, she would have knew and would have told everybody. And nobody from my end would have told her shit. But I'm telling you, she would have knew. And she would have ran and called everybody she could think of. And we're going to leave this card out. This keeps falling out. We're going to leave that card right there. That's the most important card. Right, Maria? She thought this shit was a challenge. It's like, no, this is my life. you know what I mean? Bitch, it's like, nah, this is my life. I'm fighting to live. I'm fighting to win. Truth, I didn't have to fight too hard. God kept me protected. That's why I'm going to sit here and talk my shit. Where you going? Why don't you speak now? You didn't want me to see it coming. You didn't want me to see it coming. But this is why I get to see what's coming for you. Because of everything you did to me. Look at that. 7 of Wands. You just wouldn't leave me alone. I was in my own bubble. Okay, the damn card literally has a bubble. You know what I mean? Look how much clarity that is. Literally, Trina lives in a bubble. Okay? She doesn't pry in your shit. She doesn't. She do her own thing and you do your own thing. But, this right here, this is a little bit too much prying, if I do say so myself. And then the fact that you pull people in. You gonna pull people in. The crazy part, I never met you a day in my life. When's the last time you two seen each other in person? We have never met in person. It's like, wait, what? Right. See, that's another thing. How you fighting somebody you never met in person before? How do you do that? How do you do that? Explain this, Maria. Oh, right. In spirit. In spirit, that's all right. I whooped your ass there too, though. That's okay. That's okay, though. Right? Right. And that's a tower for you, isn't it? My strength. My strength. Right? It overpowers all that bullshit you've been on since 2014. Right? Mm-hmm. And then, recently, you didn't know how to leave shit alone. I'm telling you, this is all your fault. All of this happened because of what you were trying to do to her. That's why this all happened. You see those crows? You're responsible for everybody's ending. Everybody that's fucked up, right? Everybody that's fucked up right now, it's all because of you. It's all your fault. And you know what's crazy? You wanted them to blame me. She's a witch. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Listen, I ain't never do no confirmation in the background. That's why I was laughing. It's like, oh, they think I'm a witch? This is going to be funny. This is going to be funny. Wait till they find out who the real witch is. They actually taking the advice from the witch. But 5 of Pentacles. See what I mean? They ain't taking advice no more. They ain't taking advice no more. Now, are they? Now, this is the right energy. This is where they need to be with you. This is where they need to be. That's right. You want to know why? You need to be binded. Let me tell you why you need to be binded. Not only can all the shit you were doing be seen, but I'm going to tell you why you're being binded right now. Why you need to be. Ten of Swords, because you caused a painful ending. You are responsible for an ending that was really unnecessary. But once again, back to your wicked, selfish ass. let me take a wind, okay? You caused a real bad ending for somebody. You sure did. Yes, you did. Oh. Now, why would you go and do a thing like that? This is what I'm saying. Like, they called the cops on me. And he only came to visit his son. They called CPS on me. For being a good parent. And then, it's because of her. See that woman? That's her. That's Maria. All right? Y'all know who that is, right? Okay. Let's not be stupid here. Let's not play games like we don't know. See, the reason why y'all sitting back right now and nobody has said anything to me, because it's hard to come and say, Trina, you were right. You know, guess what? That's the same thing he would say. You warned me. I sure did. But you know what the problem is, y'all? Everybody thought this was bullshit. Trina? Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Right, but actually, it is Trina. I want to know, since you had so much to say, oh, this is why you don't have nothing to say. You're under judgment? Good, as you should be. As you should be. You see this right here? Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. What everybody doesn't understand, 2014, y'all wasn't around for none of this shit. None of you were around. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody jumping shit, and they run their mouth about things, and they don't know what they talking about. Where is it? Give me the card. It's like, give me the card. Since 2014, the same thing she's been doing to me, she's been doing to him too. The same thing she's been doing to me, she's been doing to him too. But see, nobody wanted to believe that. You know, sometime an enemy will come in your life and express the greatest amount of love. You know, they'll love you like you feel like nobody else in your life has ever loved you the whole time. What they're really doing is putting you under an illusion because of what they're really trying to do. You understand? So how come I'm not here? It's because this is why I'm not here. There. Because I'm here. Because I'm here. Protected. That's why. I'm here. That's why. But all in all, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. You've been doing this shit to both of us, right? And I mean, the cards are telling us why you did it to him, because your ass is broke. Insurance. Insurance policy, what you need? Some money? You need some money, bitch. You need a couple of dollars. It's like, listen, y'all know when I get in my shit, I'm in my shit. And there's really nothing you can do about it. The same way she felt like everything she was doing to me, there was nothing that I could do about it. Well, thank God for these spiritual eyes. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? You said that you hated me. You see where when you see where you hated me, you see where it got you? Where did it get you? It got you judgment. That's what you got. Don't underestimate me. I don't need you to underestimate my shit. Don't ever underestimate my shit. Ever. Okay? Don't you ever underestimate me. I don't care what it looks like on the outside, but on the inside, I will surprise you. So what do you have to say for yourself? You don't have the right. Actually, I do. Actually, I do. I have the right to return everything you gave me. I have the right to return it back to you. But there's a big difference between me and you. I'm not going to use no voodoo. I'm not you. I'm not you and your mother. I got more power than that. I don't need no graveyard dirt. You feel me? I don't need no sand and shit. I ain't got to put nobody in a jar. I don't need none of that. I just got to speak. That's all I have to do. that does the damage itself. Right? Right. My magic, magic and nurture. That's my magic. How am I healing? How am I nurturing? I'm telling the truth. I'm doing something you don't know how to do. Something you've never done. Yeah. Okay. So anyway. Yeah, that's right. I'm cosmic medicine. That's right. I'm cosmic medicine. Okay? And now you need some of that cosmic medicine, don't you? But in order to get some of that, look at this self-devotion. You can't destiny swap that, hon. Even when you thought you did, you never did. You understand? But look, that's a message. I'm going to leave that right there. I may come back later and drop another message for my soul family, but, you know, as y'all can see, I'm in a vibe right now, okay? But I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm going to alchemize my energy. Later.